Hey there, here's a quick and easy hip opening practice you can use anytime you want. Let's jump on in. Beginning in a seated position, we're going to extend both of our legs out long and just start off by kind of flexing the feet towards you and then back out. Just kind of getting some ankle movement there and also kind of stretching the legs. Bringing the feet towards you as close to your pelvis as you feel comfortable. We're going to move into butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana. Perhaps bringing the hands to the feet and giving the soles of your feet a little bit of a massage. Kind of fluttering your knees a little bit there. The eventual goal is to kind of have your knees touch the floor as kind of you're in this seated position. But not necessary at all. Mine don't. If you feel more comfortable in this seated position, if ever you're staying in it for a longer amount of time, putting blocks under your knees is another great option to kind of make yourself feel more comfortable. But we're going to be moving on right away. So we're going to move into an extended single leg forward fold, also known as Trianga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Beginning by extending the left leg out long, flexing the foot, bringing our right leg into kind of like a triangle position beside it there, kind of leaving it where it was in butterfly pose if that's comfortable for you. Taking a deep breath in, extending the spine, thinking about bringing yourself up towards the ceiling, and as we exhale, reaching forward as far as we feel comfortable with the arms, bringing them down towards the legs and just kind of anchoring yourself there to extend the spine. One more deep breath in, extending the spine, reaching forward towards your foot, and then exhaling, just dropping down. Staying here for a few seconds before we switch legs. So we're going to come back to our seated position, extend the right leg out long, bring the left knee back towards your pelvis and your body there. Flexing the right foot, taking a deep breath in, and from here, extending the spine, really giving it your all towards the sky before breathing out and just allowing yourself to fold forward, bringing the arms as far down your legs as you feel comfortable and lowering your stomach and chest towards your leg. In a deep inhale, extending the spine once again, and exhale, dropping down towards your leg. From here, we're going to kind of come to a seated position, extend both legs, and then kind of just drop to our backs. From here, we are going to go into a reclined kind of a couple different names here for you. It's kind of like a figure four pose or a reclined pigeon or a Supta Kapotasana. So from here, you're going to bend your right knee and place your left ankle on it, flexing your left foot so that you kind of look like a figure four, if you're thinking about it in that way. Extending both of your arms and reaching either to grab kind of the back of your thigh or the front of your right knee, depending on how you're feeling. I usually just go for the back of my thigh. And then lifting. As far as you feel comfortable, just to feel that stretch in kind of your left leg there. From here, we are going to kind of think about it in the same way, but we're going to move into a supine twist. So extending the right leg out long, and then extending our left arm as well. Taking the right hand to the left knee and kind of just rolling over to the right side of our body there. If your knee doesn't touch the floor, totally fine. If you feel more comfortable, once again, there's always tools like blocks, blankets, bolsters, all the above to help you there feel more comfortable in this pose. Once again, kind of just breathing in, extending the spine, Really feeling all the different places this kind of pose stretches. And exhaling and just really dropping it into a little bit further. Before we roll back to a neutral position on our backs, extending the left leg out long before bringing it back and just kind of having a bent knee there. Taking our right leg, placing the right ankle by our left knee. Creating that figure 4 position again, reaching forward behind the thigh, my left thigh. Grabbing on there and lifting up with both of our feet flexed. And then extending the left leg out long, taking our right arm out long as well. Taking our left hand and gently rotating the body by placing it on the right knee and bringing that right knee towards the floor on the left-hand side there. The aim is the floor, but it's all about the journey we take to get there. Bringing both legs out long now, trying to release all of that, taking a big stretch, extending the arms out above your head, fully stretching out, before slowly sitting up and moving into our tabletop position. Kind of go into our first downward facing dog of the day, or Adho Mukha Shavasana. This is just kind of a transition in this case where we're going to be moving into our half pigeon pose, or Ardha Kapotasana. So what we're going to be doing is kind of taking our left knee, our left knee forward towards our left hand there, and taking kind of our foot closer to our right hand, or as close as you feel possible, and feel comfortable with. If you are feeling like you're able to kind of get your leg fully horizontal, that's kind of the goal there. But like I said, there's many steps on that journey. So here in this pose, a lot of times it can feel more comfortable for some people. If you don't have that, if your hips are feeling pretty tense, is to put a block under the pelvis to kind of give yourself more space there. If you're feeling comfortable here in a seated position, totally all right for you to stay there. If not, I personally love kind of doing a bit of a forward fold here as well. So taking a deep breath in and folding forward over that left leg. Really extending the spine. Staying in this place for a few breaths here. Before curling the right toes under, bringing the left leg back with you as we move back into our downward facing dog before switching to the other side. So we're going to bring the right leg forward, kind of thinking about the same thing, bringing the right knee towards the right hand and the right foot towards the left hand. Maybe placing the block or not, totally up to you. Taking a deep breath in and really stretching up before exhaling and folding forward. As we come out of our half pigeon pose here, we're going to move just into a comfortable seated position to kind of end our practice. Thank you for practicing with me today. I know for a lot of people, doing kind of more hip opening exercises brings forth a lot of emotion and kind of things we hide away during the day, emotions we kind of stash in the back of our minds. But hopefully this practice helped you kind of release those things and bring peace to your day. Thank you again for practicing with me, and have a good day.